Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Hello.
Okay, boss. Have you heard of a kick? Ow. All right, I need to change something. And luckily, a path for change became apparent. So, as I've said, I've stayed blind about this game, but there's this thing called social media. And sadly, I got spoiled just from a thumbnail / title of a video that I saw on YouTube. I didn't even click on the video. Basically, there are good endings to Sifu. Basically, you could spare the bosses. And as me, who is a Christian who doesn't want to kill and or wants to just, go on a revenge story, I was hooked. So yes, our journey has changed. We are gonna spare every boss. We're gonna be good Christians. So back to the squats is what I'm saying, basically. Oh, wait a second. A shortcut? Oh, okay. There's only a few goons and we already have a shrine. Okay. Oh, so the shortcut takes me here. Okay, that makes sense. Dang it. I really wanted to get to the club at age 20. But I guess being age 21 won't be too different. Time to beat the boss in the best of ways. Okay, he got me up to age 23, but I think if I just whooped on him normally, it should be okay. Never mind. Took me to 25. Oh, wait. Spare? Wait, no, let me do it. Dang it. I went back here, new, and I still messed it up. Okay, I'm back at 25, but I'm ready to spare his life so hard. Okay, time to spare. Is he going to try to stab me anyways? Okay. Okay, so I assume something is going to be unlocked for each boss. Cool. I understand. Yes, definitely. Starting at 25 for the club and the good ending with the first boss. Not too bad for a start, I think. I'm still very confused at what I need to open up that one door, but I still got a lot of the game to get through before I could really worry about that. Spoilers, we don't ever figure it out. All right, let's go back to the club and see the difference of starting at 25. Okay, big difference. I was able to make it to the boss at age 37. I definitely don't like how many years I gained, but hey, 37 is way better than 50s or my 60s. Wow, I really struggled more than usual against the boss's first phase and didn't get to his second phase without reaching my 60s. That isn't good. Also, this time around, I'm trying out dodging instead of blocking, and sadly, I really just end up messing myself up with the camera angle and getting punished for it. Okay, so what I started doing is, if I really started losing too many lives early on, I just started restarting the run, to be honest. Which, yeah, it's very time-consuming, but hey, hopefully, I'll slowly keep honing my skills and I'll just get good. Okay, after trying that, I went back to the squats and lowered my age for the club to 23. Small improvements. Funny enough, this spot specifically that I keep running through, which is mandatory, there's actually a shrine here. Yeah, that could have helped us this whole time. Either way, I'm taking on the boss at 25, which is huge improvements to previous attempts. Sadly, again, I do struggle a lot with his first phase for some reason. So when I actually got to his second phase, I'm at 39. But hey, I'm still optimistic that I could take him out in this attempt. Okay, maybe not. Those skulls building up can be very nasty. Last attempt for this run. But even though I got really close to breaking his guard, I was still not good enough to get there. After attempting the club 5 or so more times, we are finally able to get to the second phase while staying in our mid-30s. And while it was brutal, I made use of all those years going to 67, and I was able to spare this boss so hard. It's gonna be hard to take on the next section at 67, but before I take on the early parts again to lower my cap from 67, which is a pro strat, I think I'm gonna at least see what's at the next section, mostly because I've been at the club for so long, I need to go somewhere else. And this was a good choice. I already love this aesthetic of this place, at least in comparison to the club. Again, I like the club for its aesthetics and what it was going for theme-wise, but this, hits so well. Also, we are dealing with sword boys now? Where'd you come from? Also, yes, all my pendants are broken, so one more death and I'm done. Elevator? I assume a shortcut later? I'm a little surprised that I've made it so far already. I guess I'm just that good. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not mad. I guess back to the madness of the previous levels. So, I finally learned what permanent unlocks means. Oh, so going back through the first levels and perfecting the levels, aka getting to age 20, I also kept going through the levels and pumping into one of my skills, like X amount of times. It usually will say 5 or 6 amount of times until it would become permanently unlocked. Meaning that if I ever have to retry a level or lose or die or anything like that, I won't lose all the skills that I've permanently unlocked. This, oh my gosh, is going to just compound and help so much. And this is actually the true roguelike element of this game, the biggest one. Oh, I'm so mad that it took me this long to figure this out. But now, let's permanently unlock some skills. So while I was really just focusing on permanently unlocking these skills, I actually happened to make more progress into the museum somehow. So far I literally made it to the next floor. So I guess let's just keep going. At this point in time, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with some of the normal combos that we have naturally that aren't like the skills-based ones, just what we already have, which honestly is feeling really satisfying. Dark room? I think I might get jumped. Oh, yep. Oh no, it's the Juggernaut. Whoa, there's a lot more goods than I was expecting with weapons and 2 big boys. Not 1, but 2. Okay, 1 big boy down. Those guys are really the worst. Okay, the other one. I can dodge this. Oh, okay, I'm trash. Bright side, you guys can now see that I have 5 skills so far that are permanently unlocked. Cool, right? Okay, second big boy down. Now this room is slightly more manageable. And boom, room has been managed. It's not a crusade. I'm going to spare you. Oh, so this enemy is much bigger and much stronger. Aha, but a sweep will still work. All right, I'm not happy that he made me 48, but that's honestly on me. But hey, we got a key card. Cool. I hope so. Also, art. That's not normal. A shrine. Also, while I've been unlocking skills permanently, I've stopped starting and doing that at the squats, and I've just been doing it on specifically just a club. This is because some of the permanents I got from some shrines were really good from one of the scores. So I've just kept with it and run with it because it's going to help with our overall run. All right. Oh, I see. It's the Lady Boss. Art. You get it? Oh, okay. Well, this is cool looking. Really don't like that I can't see where enemies are coming from and how I can just be swarmed. But at least I have a weapon. That does help. Okay, got him. Oh, that's a special big boy. And some stronger lady enemies. Ah! Always. Okay, big boy first. 50s, here we come. Okay, I'm done with you. I'm really glad he didn't come back Super Saiyan. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, let's stop that. Take that left hook. Ow. Okay, now there's only one. That wasn't pretty, but now there's none. Okay, new hallway section. Love to see it. I'm still very disappointed that there hasn't been more of these again. I understand that having too much of a gimmick does ruin a game. Like, no matter how good the gimmick is, it can just easily ruin a game. But I wish there was like at least one more of these or something like that. Also, I didn't realize while fighting, but during editing, I really like the background. The words are like emotions that, like, as we go deeper, become more erratic and crazed. And it fits with the atmosphere of the room too. Like, as we go deeper, it really shows the emotions getting out of control, just like objects being scattered everywhere and craziness. And I mean, I'm just going on a limb. I kind of assume this is kind of the theme of this boss, of struggling with these emotions. Oh, hey, another big scary man. Let's see if I'm good enough not to lose any years. Ah, I was really close. I truly believed I got a lot better. Take that. I don't hate this. But I'm kind of just waiting. Oh, okay. Where's the real one? There you are. Ow, ow! I was so close. I hope I can make it to the boss before I'm done it. Again, this is my new personal goal for this level. Just make it to the boss. Noah from the future. Due to knowing the boss better after beating it, yeah, spoilers, I beat the boss. Crazy, I know. The red view of like rage, but these statues really tell the story of like two characters that are in rage against each other, trying to kill each other, and then change the blue ones. One kills the other and then lays over, almost like reaching out in shock of what just happened and really regretting it. Very cool. Didn't notice it the first time at all. A little oblivious. But hey, I get a staff from this statue. It's kind of cool. But I have to deal with these two. My confidence is starting to wane. Ooh, after a little colorful show, I was able to take down the first one, and just barely the other one got some years from me. That's okay, because finally after taking down the other one, we do finally take it down, and once we do, we actually get an elevator key, which I think should be helpful. Oh, I wasn't expecting that transition. Oh, okay. Makes sense. But hey, look at this. Made to the boss. Personal goal accomplished. My assumption is for this battle, we're going to have to be doing a lot of blocking from far away. I didn't even make it that far until she was barely able to slice me through. But I honestly felt pretty good about the fight. Like, nothing too complicated. I think we got this. Wow, now that we actually have the elevator key, we can just go straight away to the boss instead of worrying about losing years. This is actually really good, especially once we unlock a lot of skills permanently. This is going to be so good because then we don't have to worry about going through the levels to get XP. So we had an option between Sword and Bat. I chose Bat because I think that's really honestly just better. It's going to just help with breaking that guard. Sadly, I'm still being a little bit too brash, which means, yes, I'm susceptible to getting my neck sliced twice. But I was able to get to her second phase while staying at age 35. Pretty good, pretty good. And already it's apparent that this is a total different person that I'm fighting. And I'm not just basing off of appearances. Okay, now I have to worry about quick attacks, jumps, and even Q&I is getting thrown at me. And right now it's doing a number on me. I really need to learn these patterns as soon as possible. Okay, I should be able to beat her. Her stun bar is more than 75%, but I just keep on rapidly getting killed by her. How about we rush her and maybe barely we can break her guard? Throwing the Q&Is back at her definitely helps. Okay. Now I just gotta block. And done in by the two-legged kick. Well, now we have one more chance after this to get the dub, as the kids say. Look at with a dodge and some good offense and a strong sweep, we're barely able to defeat the boss. I know. We didn't spare. Don't worry, we're going to spare us so hard. Also, our tree is growing. I'm not sure what it exactly is based on, but hey, I like it. Grow, tree, grow! But due to curiosity, before going back to the snow to beat the third boss, I want to see what the next place has to offer. And already it's interesting. No one's trying to fight me, but instead... Oh, never mind. It is weird to start off with a greeting. Very different. And after taking on the welcoming party, it's time to take a stroll of the place. Oh, maybe not. Over there. Where is she? Okay, big boy first. Or not. Woo! I gotta be a bit more careful if we want to see a lot of this area. Okay, I took down the whole girl squad. Just you left. Cool. I think that was more careful. So I gotta go to the elevator. Reverted the Sith style. Oh, just gotta lift with the back. I'm a strong old man. Okay, creepy. Okay, creepier. Oh, people. Oh, that felt a tiny bit out of nowhere, but okay. Let's head back and spare the museum boss. So, she took me to age 41, but I was able to spare her so hard. I don't think I realized this until after beating this game, but to spare these bosses, I always thought it was based on getting their health low, but it's really just simply breaking their guard twice. I don't like that I'm at 41, but hey, I mean, it's better than the 50s or 60s, so... I lost a couple of years getting back to this area, but I'm confident that I can make it past this section and make some delicious progress. Oh, okay. Rude. Okay. Only have you two left. I got this. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Whew. Okay. What is this, Cobra Kai? Not on my watch. Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess that show's okay. You guys are just... See? Not that tough. Okay, a shrine boy, cool. And then now I guess I just go on the elevator like before. Oh, can I make that? Feels like a lame Dark Souls like, I got you moment. I am surprised that I made it this far, but I'm more surprised that you want to join me. Okay. I'm slightly proud of myself in that I've gotten a little better against these dudes. I mean, not that much better, but I swear there has been progress. Progress! Oh, wait. How did you even... Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it. Whoa, okay. I guess in order to go up, we had to go down. I hope that sounds better in the video than here. At this point, it feels like I'm dealing with a colony of ants that are just bugging me. Like, so far, it's not too crazy. It's just, they just keep sending squads like this. I should be able to make it to the boss, which is my current objective, which is good. It's just weird. Oh, howdy, neighbor. Is that the plot I see? I hate how much of the story I still just don't know. I guess that's not the main focus, but throwing my sword and getting a sneak attack? Oh no. Okay. Strong sweep, sneak attack. It worked, even though you're definitely running at me. Ah! All right, let's head back to the museum. I think I could start at this place earlier than 41, and honestly, that's just gonna help so much. While I was making it through the museum, I was able to find some matches in this watery place, and I assume it's gonna unlock a door at the club. Progress? I'm honestly more focused on making it to the 4th boss than unlocking more stuff, but I mean, hey, getting more unlocks and shortcuts is just, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Sneak attack! Aha! I'm back! I'm 64, so I guess it's not much better than I was before, but it's slightly better than I got back here before. Bada bing, bada believe. Progress. Give me my health back, Shrine. Also, at this point, I have most of the skills I really care for permanently unlocked, counting 10 of them. A small part of me wants to unlock all of them because I know it would only take some grinding through the first few levels, but like, again, I'm still really just focused and really just want to make it to the next boss and then to the end. I shout to spare them. Ooh, a spot for goons? Yep, spot for goons. Okay, these two are going to be a bit more of a pain. Oh, wait, the tripping is my... vertical strike. And slice, slice, slice. Ah, I knew it was going to be a pain. Now I'm sounding like Shikamaru. What a drag. Mini boss time? What do you mean he should have done better? Like, honestly, I just really honestly don't understand all of the story. Someone give me some answers. Okay, less talking and more fighting. Okay. Well, one last shot. Let's try to stretch this out to the boss. Okay, she really quickly took down my health. I really need to just break her guard. Okay, good. I'm starting to sweat. Ooh, a elevator key? I wonder if this is going to be as broken as the elevator key to the museum. That's honestly has been the best shortcut so far. This looks to be the last shrine before we take on the boss. So I guess that means that there's at least one mini boss right before each boss that has some kind of unlock feature for a shortcut, I guess. Either way, down we go. I am Iron Man. Hey, look at my staff back there. If by revenge you mean sparing you, then yes. Honestly, I was mistaken when I said the last boss fight I had to worry about blocking from long range. This is another level of that. It's a pain even just to get close to her. She keeps just ringing me like a bell. See? I guess I can now go see what's unlocked at the club, but it's a bummer. Alright, after dealing with the first part of the club, it looks like we unlocked a new area that just takes us to a closed off area? That's just some goons? Oh my gosh, some goons that hit hard. Okay, after eventually taking out the last goons, we were able to get another key, which goes to that strange box. What's in the box? Turns out the box contains this picture of Sean's father, which Sean is the boss of the club. Either way, we're back here to take on the CEO, and actually, the elevator takes us to this, what seems to be the halfway point. Not as broken as the museum, but hey, still pretty good. But hey, I mean, I am glad to be at this point of this level while staying at age 27. Feels pretty good. Yunamu, I've come to bargain. Is that what he says? I don't know. Ow, okay. My strategy for this boss is just to get in close to block and get as many hits as I can to break that structure before I lose too many lives. Again, too many. Life is a currency at this point, and I don't want to spend it all. Honestly, on my first go around against her, I honestly was just not blocking as much as I should. Either if it was from not reacting fast enough or just being a wuss. But yeah, no, blocking is good. Who would have thought? Okay, without losing more years, we make it to the second phase. And now we're falling again? For a small moment, I honestly thought she was going to use that big old bell against us. I was actually kind of terrified. But beyond a move that grabs you and pulls you in, she surprisingly isn't too different. A bit more aggressive, but not that different. She does just hit so hard. Like, she could easily just break your guard very quickly, that is the tough part about her, beyond just hitting from so far away. So this does mean that it took us growing as old as 53 until we could actually take her out. And by take her out, I mean sparing her so hard. All right, time to go after Yang. It honestly is weird that we're already here. We are age 53, so it's hard to say if we're actually ready, but hey, I'm pumped. I also haven't really mentioned this part, but our home actually opening up as we get closer is kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't really serve that much of a function, but kind of cool. Also, grow, tree, grow! Just getting here, I really like how much contrast there is from the first introduction of this game and really the introduction of Yang. Before it was dark and gloomy, ominous, and well, now it's not light, it's faded and almost calm. Very serene. I love how, as this game progresses, it really gives you more opportunity to, like, not be a jerk and not constantly be attacking people. It honestly is making me want to control this character more like a normal person would, and also as, like, more of, like, how a movie would show a person like this working. That makes sense. But honestly, what this place is about is, like, a natural medicine healing place, feeling good thing. And for me, it just means there's a lot of optional places where I can go if I want to lower my skulls at this point in the game, but like for the most part, it's not necessary. Like, this spot is cool. I think I've seen this scene before in a martial arts movie. You know, a fun little one-on-one where I, as the cool pro tech, looks cool and wins. Okay, again, I'll say it. This area looks very pleasing. Anyone who's been to my channel before can probably tell that I'd like this simple aesthetic style. It's a very black and white and serene. Every time. Oh, what's over there? Okay. What do you have to say? Nah, God's got me wherever I go. Okay, off to do some sparing. Hey, have you seen the movie Friday? Whoa! I take that as a yes. Ow, ow. Who are you? Okay. First up, need that. Now I can at least do a little better in a crowd control. Okay, I took them out. You don't need the specifics, okay? Just know it wasn't pretty, okay? But hey, now we have a shortcut, I guess. Not here. I'm actually kind of curious if this wouldn't have shown up if I hadn't did those sparing all those peeps. Either way, it looks like this is our last shrine before we finally meet back up with Yang. Oh, wow. Okay.
Time has passed since the days I trained you.
Oh, you trained me? Okay.
We were family.
We are?
At least,
How?
that's what
Oh,
I believed.
okay. So you're not. Wait, are you or you're not?
During my darkest days, your father revealed his true self. He never cared about us. He cast me out. He
Okay.
abandoned us.
Don't do it. Oh, are you kidding me? Ah.
Tell me, what would you do to save the people you love from the inevitable?
I mean,
Wouldn't you
what
cross
is this?
every
Full
line?
Metal Alchemist? Like,
Break
I don't
every
know.
rule?
Maybe, maybe not. Depends on the situation, to be honest.
Wouldn't you challenge death? It's
No, I wouldn't. I mean, God's got me with that. I don't have to fear death. Oh, at least you brought back the bird, but like, again, this does feel very Full Metal Alchemist-y,
Revenge.
and that's not good.
brother.
No? I mean, if by revenge you mean sparing you, then yeah, watch out. Oh gosh. Okay, wait, okay. I'm honestly being a little clumsy. Also, spoils. Yeah, Yang is really good. Who would have thought? This is really the first boss that I'm fighting where I have to keep on the pressure or the structure bar will go away. Pretty scary stuff. What the? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Yang literally just Zawaldo on me. Like, at this point in the game, I really just started investing into my focus to get it better, because I was thinking, oh, that's the pro gamer move. But now I see, honestly, using the focus was actually just a crutch. And I guess Yang's gonna punch me for that. Crap. This fight really just takes some quick blocks and just being, well, disciplined with the mechanics. Gosh, and while I got all the way to being 63, I was able to take him to the second phase. Ugh, doesn't feel good though. And once again, this looks very similar to the beginning of the game. I wonder if things have changed.
Helpless. Like the night I killed your father.
Really?
You're here
Really? You gotta,
in front of me.
you gotta
Only
take it there? Okay,
because-
whatever.
But what if I take it from you? Will you fear death once again?
No, not while I'm a Christian.
Fright.
And, yeah, I guess. No! Okay. Okay. Okay, he's too good. It's impossible. Imagine if the game file just stopped and, like, it was erased and we had to fully restart because technically Yang just got the pendant and we just died. That would have been kind of cool. Soul crushing, but pretty cool. All right, while running this level back, it has been much more manageable since I can just, like, really just go through the store here and quickly body some dudes. And there is enough big dudes that I can also lower my skulls a bit before refighting Yang. Pretty nice. As a boss fight, I like how much the game literally just tests you, seeing if you deserve to really beat the game. It's like, have you learned the mechanics of this game? And also, what I will say makes Yang's second form so nasty is just how easily he can break your guard with some of his big damaging moves. And that's why, on one of my several attempts, I took the easy way out when I was given the chance to, well, take his life. Defeating Yang just resembles the beginning of the game a bit too much, which is kind of scary. Through words, we hear why Yang seemingly took the talisman in the first place to possibly save a life, and that's why he's kind of focused on defying death. Again, Full Metal Alchemist vibes. But this isn't the way for us. It's time to head back so that we can spare him. The hardest we've ever spared before. And after countless more attempts against Yang, we were finally able to spare Yang. And while Yang is remembered of those he's tried to save in the past from death, he still continues to try to fight. And we get a new third phase, which I was honestly super terrified when we first got here. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna die. But luckily, it turns out this is a weird new phase where all we have to do is just worry about breaking his guard. I mean, it does go away pretty quickly, but we don't have any health bar, and so we could just kind of take our time. And once there, we don't hit and instead die. I mean, spare him. Yeah. Then we wake up here, which is beautiful, I guess, and make it to the summit. Oh my god, wait, is that a dragon? And we're at peace? Cool. I mean, I don't understand the story, but okay. Okay. While there's a third ending, I don't know what it is. I've stayed blind by all of this. We have succeeded on our journey and come to our own end. There's also a post-credits where it seems we, or maybe Yang, has the pendant and it's starting to lose power. But hey, it seems that the dojo is back into standing, and that's good, right? Pretty sure it's us by the outfit, looks like us, but you know, kind of cool.
I truly feel like I've grown from playing this game. At least with my skills and confidence towards fighting games and trying to learn mechanics or combos and really sticking out and being patient and just learning to be disciplined in that factor. I really feel like I've grown and I've gotten better. And I hope it shows in more ways than one. Now, what problems do I have with this game? Now that we've gone through it and we played it and we not only got the bad ending, but we also got the good ending. How do I feel about this game? Well, the first problem that I really had about this game that I kind of mentioned at the beginning of the video that was the question that popped in my mind when starting to play this game even. And that is, how should Christians feel about, well, one fighting game, but like fighting in general? We see a lot, at least, well, obviously in movies that depict in a martial arts setting, that fighting and just going out there to fight is not the reason why you learn martial arts. It's offensive, and it's much more than just the actual physical fighting form. That aspect alone I really love and I appreciate and I have respect for. But when going into this game, and what I was kind of excited for was that, oh, I could whoop on someone really good or hurt someone really well. That's also what I saw across the board of a bunch of people playing this game, that was the aspect and kind of the motive towards playing the game. I think on the side that's okay is on the side of, well, looking at martial arts as, well, a art. That form of precision and making those combos hit. It's a satisfying thing to actually get done. But the side of like, ooh, I like to brutally hurt this person, that's kind of like, it's a bit much. I think it is up for question, at least as a Christian, of, well, is that okay or not? When looking at the story of Sifu also, like, there's aspects of it that I really love, but honestly, overall, I was slightly disappointed. Mostly because of just how vague the game was. I wish the game would have given me a little bit more for me to latch on. Otherwise, it makes me question what was the point of the game. Was it the story or was it just the gameplay? Again, I'm biased. I like myself some good old story, so that's kind of where I fall in line, is I just wish there was more story and a little bit less vague so that me as a player can actually take it in and find it worth. If you went out your way to do a harder ending, if it's still vague, then what was really the point? I guess satisfaction that you didn't kill people? That's what I took, but that's really it. Beyond those gripes though, this is an amazing game and very fun. It's not too long if you can just, well, get good. I mean, that's most games, I guess. But it is a short game, only 5 levels, which isn't that much, and very satisfying gameplay and aesthetic and sound design. All of it really fits together to work really well. It's nothing too crazy or too ambitious, but it does what it does good. Again, it's weird that it's a roguelike. I see the factors and I understand. To me, it's still weird because I have my own little regiment of like what I look at and I'm like, yes, that's a roguelike. And seeing this as not still makes me like, huh, but I like it. Again, as I mentioned before, more unique roguelikes, the better. Should Christians play this game? I think if they want to, I think it's definitely fine. There's nothing in it that really makes it really bad to play as a Christian. Yes, there's shrines in the game, but as I mentioned before, I don't think it's really anything where you're really interacting with it. It's more just aesthetic. Like, it could be literally anything. It could be anything but a shrine and the function's still there in the same way that I don't think it's too much of a problem. Beyond that, I don't think the attacking or anything like that is really done in a way that's too glorified. That was one worry I had about it, is while everybody was like seeing some of the brutal things that happens when you do certain combos or certain things, that is a possibility of it just leaning into the brutality side of it. But I don't see this game doing it. It's just more satisfying in its combos, just like you would see in a good old kung fu film that's like of a master, well, showing his skills compared to others. Again, all in all, great game, love it. Let me know down in the comments if you played this game. Let me know also down in the comments about what you think about this idea of should Christians be fine with the martial arts, or not even martial arts, but fighting. I mean, I don't want to get too much into it because I do understand there's rights to it, but also it's like we're Christians, so what really is our rights? And we're not talking about that, not this video, but let me know all that. But also let me know down in the comments any games you want me to play. I do play more RPGs and JRPGs, but I'm not just limited to that. Let me know. I'm excited to play more games and to really engulf into more of this stuff. Also, if you like this kind of videos, good, because these are the type of videos I'm making more now, more this style. It is going to take me longer, so videos won't come out as constant. Feel bad about that. But I hope you guys like it. And that's it for today. I'm Noah Price, Christian Gamer. God loves you. God bless.